Welcome to Maurine's meditation page. These meditations are offered free in service to the divine. If you're interested in working with Maurine, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.
Welcome, beautiful meditators. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I think we all need this connection. I know I do. So let's just start off by getting yourself comfortable. Closing your eyes is best because then we can really tune in when we've got our eyes closed. You can really tune in and just allow any distractions, any of the energy that you may have been connected to or bounced around by. Just imagine that you could release your attachment to it. You might imagine that there are actually energetic cords. You might visualize cords that you can actually let go, or they just dissolve in your hands as you release your connection to them. Let them go back to who they belong to where they belong to, so that you come back to yourself. Starting to tap into your breath, just becoming conscious of your breath. Starting to put your focus on your center channel, drawing the breath in and down to the base, and up and out, center channel. With every breath, inviting your muscles to relax. Doing a progressive body relaxation, starting at your forehead, your eyebrows, relaxing any muscles in your forehead, relaxing the tiny muscles around your eyes. With every breath, breathing relaxation into the next area now with your jaw. Releasing and relaxing in your jaw. Breathing peace into that area. Putting a little bit of space between your upper and lower teeth. And just tune into your tongue and notice. Invite your tongue to relax. Let it go slack. Follow that all the way down your throat, softening in your throat. And with the next breath, relax in your shoulders. Release, let them fall back in the chair. Letting your arms go heavy. Feeling your hands. Notice the stillness in your hands. Easy. Relaxing the shoulders and down your upper back. Releasing any tension in your chest. Becoming more comfortable in your mid-back, your lower back. Breathing into your solar plexus and inviting relaxation into your midsection, your torso, your belly. deepening that relaxation, feeling the heaviness of your sit bones, relaxing in your hips, focusing on that inner breath as you send a wave of relaxation down your right hip all the way down your right leg to your right foot, feeling your right leg and foot heavy, relaxed, still. With your next breath, directing a wave of relaxation down your left hip, left leg, and left foot. Feeling your left leg heavy, relaxed, still. I want you to really connect with your body as a whole and invite deep relaxation. Just sweep through it. Imagine that you could do that. This is a very short version of Yoga Nidra, which is a very powerful meditation. So let that sink in. As you feel that attunement, the body soaking up that relaxation like a dry sponge, really soaking it in. And now, let's begin to work with our breath. Visualizing that center channel, drawing the breath down all the way to the base and back out. And on your own rhythm and your own time, breathe in a deeper breath now. Draw it all the way down and hold that breath. Hold it as long as you can, as long as you'd like. When you release the breath, slow it down. Slow your exhale down as slow as you can. We'll do a few rounds of this. Talk you through it again. No matter where you are in the process, just keep going. Drawing your breath deep. Nice deep breath, holding it down at the base, and hold that breath as long as you can or what's comfortable. Just holding it. And when you exhale, really slowing that exhale down, controlled exhale. And make it seamless. Not like there's three parts to it, but that it's just a seamless flow. You're breathing in and inviting that oxygen to be planted at your base. And when you get to that maximum point, then you easily let that breath transition into an exhale. Fluid movement. See how smooth you can get this process. Stay focused on your breath. Go ahead and do one more round. Transition the breath. Just find your own rhythm. Still following and focusing, zero in on that breath and following it directly into your heart. Your beautiful heart. Make contact with your heart through the breath. No expectations, just simply exploring. Feeling your heart with the mind's eye. Breathing directly into your heart. In the very center of your heart, if you could imagine the center of your heart, imagine that you're breathing directly into that point. And with every new breath, breathe into the last breath. Breath after breath directly in to that center point. Activating that gateway to source through that flow of limitless, infinite love. Breathing into the last breath, into that point. Staying focused. Breath entering that very point. Inside the last breath. Opening yourself up to source. It's there, it's always been there. And now you're meeting source, that infinite, that intelligent love. You're meeting it with your presence, using your breath, targeting right into the last breath, the very center of your heart. There's nothing more to be done. Simply keep breathing into the last breath, into that center point of the heart. And just be present. Opening your heart. breath after breath, targeting that center. Stillness all around. Staying in the very heart of your heart. The very point of compassionate light. You're inviting in a wave. The God energy travels in waves. As you tap into the wave of your breath into your heart, you can experience the ripples of that commingling with the universal wave, compassionate light and love, wisdom. Let every fiber of your being attune to that wave and just wave with it. There's nothing to think about or do. Just simply be with it. Don't abandon your breath. Keep targeting that breath to the center of the center. As you go deeper into that infinite, into one ripple and then inside the next ripple. Concentric circle inside the next concentric circle. Wave after wave. You can let go. God is inside of you. Hop in and humbly ask for love to take the lead of your life. Let love be your lead. Love will never steer you wrong. Now, don't worry if the mind is thinking. Just let it do its thing, but you stay focused on your breath and the heart of your heart, tapped into the flow. Imagine that you could merge with Source, that you could become one with the divine. The truth is, we already are, but our experience is that we're separate. So use your heart, use your imagination. If you could imagine being at one, allow yourself to go there. Imagine that you could see through God's eyes, filled with compassion, tolerance, trust, benevolent love. Abundant forgiveness, capacity to hold the whole picture. Imagine seeing through God's eyes with no judgment, no condemnation, no separation. And what if every person you saw was God? What if God is in love with every one of us? So if you were seeing through God's eyes, that you would be in love in a very special way with every being you would encounter. That benevolent love would top all of the smaller feelings. accepting yourself. Your job is to be in love with yourself. So allow that love and healing to be drawn into your life. Remember, ultimately, you are God's eyes. Your judgment and perceptions of the outer life is not God. Your ego and your inner critic is not God. Your worry is not God. Your fear or sickness is not God. Therefore, it is not the ultimate reality. So don't buy into that lower existence. Tap into the freedom, which is the divine, always waiting for you with open arms to reconnect. Tap in and see through God's eyes. Always there. You as God's eyes. You as God. You can do this anywhere, anytime in your outer life. Breathe in to the inner heart of your heart. Merge with the divine that is alive in you and see through God's eyes. Let go of your smaller self and step in to your bigger self, seeing through God's eyes. You are precious and important. You are loved. You are smart, capable, and you are meant to live, to face life vivaciously through God's eyes. You are the love. Life is so excited to have you, to have your version of God's eyes looking out into the world. Bring the highest aspect to your vision as you look out at the world. Bring God, bring the divine into the world through your vision and how you're seeing it, and how you're choosing to be with it, and how you're choosing what to not be with. You're seeing with love, seeing with compassion. Yourself, your life, others. Bringing the highest vision. That's what you came here to see and be and do. So breathe into that. in to the vastness of your heart, as if you could sit in the altar of your heart. Imagine putting your hands in a pose or mudra of gratitude. This may show up for you with your hands together in prayer, or it might be an open palm. Just see how that is for you in the mind's eye of your heart. And drop in the gratitude. What do you have to say thank you for?
Thank you for joining in on these free meditations. If you're interested in working with Maurine privately, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.